Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of Markaz Sahaba, the voice of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, we present to you lesson number 2423 of our daily Naseehah and advice. Today, with the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah Azza wa Jalla, we focus on the 18th of HIJJAH. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم نهى أن يقعد بين الظل والشمس. Imagine 1400 years ago and more, he Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam prohibited the ummah from sitting half in the shade and half in the sun. Either sit in the sun completely or either sit in the shade completely, not half and half. So imagine that we believe in wahi, revelation. Islam is not logical, my logic and your logic. Islam is supra-logical. When there's a conflict between reason and revelation, always revelation must be given preference. When there is ta'aruz between naqal and aqal, between naqal, Quran Sharif, Sunnah Mubarakah, Hadith, Ahadith Mubarakah, that is wahi and revelation, that must always be given preference over aqal, over intelligence and intellect. That is the meaning of yu'minuna bil ghaib, to believe in the unseen. So Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam is teaching us. So many a time, we don't even bother of this. We're sitting in our veranda, or we're sitting in the masjid, or we're sitting somewhere, and we sit in such a way that half the body is in the sun and half in the shade. So that is not good. Remember, we must abstain from that. Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam was, is, will always be the only rahmatul lil alameen, the mercy to the entire universe and creation. So this is part of the mercy. We must teach Muslim, non-Muslim, our children, all this, the mahasin, the beauty of Islam. And you can take it from a health perspective also. What will happen to your body? Your body, one side will get the tan, on the other side no tan. One side will get burnt and the other side no. And you can see how many complications that can lead to, and so forth and so on. So similarly with our mothers and sisters as well, sometimes they want to sit in the garden and so forth. Then they sit half in the sun and they sit half in the shade. So no, that is not right. So all these are part of our Islamic etiquette. Remember this, adab. Adab is a big chapter in Islam. Ma faza man faza illa bil adabi. No person ever becomes successful in Islam except with adab and respect and honor, and showing honor to the laws of Islam. وَمَا سَقَطَ مَنْ سَقَطَ إِلَّا بِسُوءِ الْأَدَبِ. And people who become failures, remember, are those who are adab. They don't have respect, nor for the masjid, nor for the teacher, nor for the elders, nor for the parents. So we see that those type of people, their whole empire crumbles. So these type of hadith is to teach us the adab and the respect, that of the environment and ourselves, our health. So many issues one can deduce from here. Every teaching of the Master ﷺ has an encyclopedic meaning, but me and you, with our puny little brains, many a time we cannot fathom and comprehend it. And then people start objecting on it, Allah forbid. And another issue here is, similarly, our children, that when we see them playing outside and so forth, then we must give them all this type of guidance. That they're playing hide and seek, they're playing this game, hiding half in the sun, hiding half in the shade. No. We, the parents, that is why the dua, the children have to read for parents, chapter 17, verse 24. Rabbirhamhuma kama rabbayani saghira. Ya Allah, have mercy on my parents as they made my tarbiyah. They coached me, they trained me, they nurtured me whilst I was a baby, whilst I was young, while I was an infant, and while I was in my formative years. So everything we will find in the noble Quran, but those parents will care of all this who are concerned of their children. Allah Jalla wala give us understanding of the deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.